morning. It's Hiker Dude Dad. We're here at Ricketts Glen. So excited. First time doing the famous Falls Trail here at Ricketts Glen. It's pretty well known as one of the best hikes in Pennsylvania. It's scenic. It's got the waterfalls, the forest, everything. It has 23 named waterfalls. Look at my notes, 22 named waterfalls. There's one unnamed one that we're going to try and find. And it is in about a 7-mile loop where you go up 1,000 feet to where Kitchen Creek, the regular branch and the west branch, flow out of Lake Jean, or Jean maybe, and just flow 1,000 feet down a mountain, and there are incredible falls. So we're going to get to that soon here. We're right above the first one, which is actually across the street from the main parking lot on Route 118. It's Adams Falls. We're going to be going down there in a second, but just a little bit of history on the place, which I have on a cheat sheet on my arm because I'm awesome. So the 245-acre Lake Jean empties into Kitchen Creek and drops 1,000 feet. And has created all of these waterfalls. The land was purchased way back in the day, 1800s or so, from Colonel R. Bruce Ricketts. Colonel R. Bruce Ricketts served in the Civil War for the Union. He was in the Battle of Gettysburg. He was a private. He had to take over and lead a battalion in Gettysburg, and ended up being made a colonel because of that. And he grabbed this spot for the timber possibilities. He was going to log it. There are places around here he did log, but he also knew that these falls could be an awesome tourist destination, which they are. There was only 3 other cars in the parking lot right now because I am here on a Wednesday and it's 9 a.m. You come here on a weekend, anytime, forget about it. You might not even find parking. It's gonna be worth it though. Take a day off work. What else do I have? Ricketts Glen. He sold, his family sold the land starting in like 1942 to Pennsylvania. Ricketts Glen State Park. Dump trucks going by here, but I think it's gonna be nothing but the roar of water pretty soon. Ricketts Glen State Park is about 13,000 acres right here, and yeah, became a state park, and it is a national natural landmark. Parts of the park are in 3 counties. We're mostly in Luzerne County right now, but it's also in Sullivan and Columbia counties. So enough talk, let's go see some falls. So stop 1 here is Adams Falls. It's actually across the street from the main parking lot on 118. It is a bridal veil fall, so we've got hard rock up top and it eats away at the softer rock below. There are 3 drops on this one, 18, 25, and 10 feet high. Yeah, so we are actually going to be seeing the middle one, I guess, from here. So coming down the steps here, got some guys already here photographing it. I think I'm gonna run into that a lot today. Morning. So I feel like right over here is the last of the plunges on Adams, but you can't really see it down there. My official thing's listing it as 36 feet. I think that's because we're getting the 25-foot drop right here, plus the 10 over there. We can go walk to the top of this one too and look at it. So here's the top of what we just saw. top here, just kind of nice and calm, coming under Route 118 before all hell breaks loose. So I guess there's a drop over there kind of under the bridge. All right, moving on. All right, so we are here. We started over on the Evergreen Trail there for Adams Falls. We're gonna take the Falls Trail up here. Kind of splits, we'll do one way up, one way down. Then we start seeing falls. All these blue dots are falls, and I've got all the names and heights with me. We're gonna go counterclockwise through Ganoga Glen, the tallest waterfall, Ganoga Falls, 94 feet is up there. We're gonna cut across the Highland Trail through the Midway Crevasse. Come over here, backtrack up. There's two falls up there, I believe. Here's the dam we were at the other day, the blown up dam. So we were pretty close to the falls yesterday. And then we'll come down Glen Lee, down, choose another path, out of here, and then think about food and beer. Okay, well, been faced with these signs a few times in Pennsylvania. I will take the lower trail now while I've got energy, and we'll see, maybe we'll check out the upper trail on the way back. But then we'll meet up at the first fall on this side, which will be our second of the day, Murray Falls. So lower trail here, very narrow. Everything's still wet. It's oddly humid / damp out for October. So all the rock is slippery. We got a duck here. Plus you've got the leaves, wet rocks and leaves are kind of making this path more slippery than it probably usually is, although there's warnings about it all the time. All right, so I'm stepping out into Kitchen Creek here to get a view. I'm on rocks, but these are our first falls. This is Murray Falls, 16 feet high. Kind of comes down, winds to the right and down in. So Murray Reynolds was just a bit of a tune-up here. This is Sheldon Reynolds Falls, 36 feet high. That is awesome. Straight down plunge and then hits a few more times. Awesome. These are the first two going north on the Falls Trail. I had to come closer on Sheldon Falls here because the leaves are falling, the water's falling. Everything's falling here at Sheldon Reynolds. That is gorgeous. We're in the amazing glen. Just scratched the surface, and this is so worth it, and I'm so glad there aren't a lot of people here. I'm so greedy. Murray Reynolds and Sheldon Reynolds. Unfortunately, this beautiful falls is not named Frank D. or Dennis Reynolds. Oh my God. This is the 27-foot Harrison Wright Falls. Man, I don't know. This is crazy. These aren't even the big ones yet. This is amazing. Every turn I take, there's another fall. Alright, so we're here at the place they call Waters Meet. So Kitchen Creek comes out of Lake Jean, flows down. There is a west branch of that over there. I think over there we're seeing the last fall that we'll see today, Wyandotte Falls. Should be right over there. There's steps right up here to come down the trail that way, a bridge to cross over there. But we're gonna go clockwise on the dot. So we're here at Waters Meet. We're gonna go clockwise up here. Shouldn't be too long till we see Erie Falls, 47 feet. Tuscarora, Conestoga, somewhere in here or here. Tuscarora, no, after Mohican. Between Mohican and Delaware on this little branch, there is an unnamed fall that is going to be our 8.5, I guess. Here's my cheat sheet, by the way. My daughter is playing travel softball. Her team got hooked up with these wristbands, you know, so the coach could call the plays when they're up to bat, you know, a purple 18 or something, you know, means take the pitch, you know, things like that. So they gave everybody on the team these wristbands. I feel like I'm the waterfall quarterback today, calling the plays, but they're only $4, so I got one of those. Just to keep my notes here. I'm probably going to use this, you know, as I make more of these videos for my notes to talk about. Because it's got to be pretty annoying when I, you know, pretty much act like my dad and mess up every proper name, even of the trails that I'm on. So, alright, so we're going to head up this way. And when we get to Erie Falls. Alright, trail's definitely starting to climb a bit here. But the waterfalls are getting taller. This is 47-foot Erie Falls. Gonna have to start climbing if we're gonna see some of these big behemoths here. There's just a rock wall surrounding this. This is an incredible little glacial cut through here. And it is giving us quite the show today. I was ruminating more on the lower trail down below. If you take the upper trail, which is easier, or the lower trail. The lower trail went right down on the water. I will bet that floods out at times. I don't think we're even seeing the true potential of these waterfalls right now. But I think that lower, I feel like that might get closed off sometimes because it's flooded out. But here's our 47-foot Erie Falls. It's pretty cool. You can basically come and stand right here at the top of that 47-foot Erie Falls that I just showed you. But man, this time of year, the trail that I'm coming up, it is wet. You got waterfall spray. It did rain here 2 days ago, but we just have wet, slippery leaves, slick, muddy conditions. So gotta be careful here. There's all kinds of signs like, hey, wear hiking boots. Yeah, no shit. But you know, I'm sure the weekenders come up in their flip-flops and all that. It was, you know, and they're the ones that are gonna get injured. So you just gotta be careful, gotta respect it. Love these pools with just leaves floating on it. This is unnamed. This is just a little guy here. We just had 47-foot Erie Falls. Now we're looking for 47-foot Tuscarora Falls. I doubt that's it. Here we are at Tuscarora Falls. There's another 47-foot fall. Man, you can see our walking path up there. Yeah, wear the right shoes. It's no problem for an experienced hiker, but weekenders, be prepared. Anyway, we're here at Tuscarora Falls, 47 feet. Looks like we got 1, 2, and then it splits for a third plunge. Ah, it's amazing. Two 47-footers back to back. That means I've climbed over 100 feet here. So I think I missed Conestoga Falls. I think I saw it, but I didn't record it. It was on the wrong place on the All Trails map, so I think it was back there. It was Conestoga. Yeah, it's probably a 17-footer. It's probably one of the smaller ones I've seen here. That's probably why I wasn't totally sure that that's what it was, but it was there. I'm not going back. I do see Mohican up ahead though, so we can go there. That's gonna be a 39-footer. Yeah, so that's our Mohican Falls. 39 footer. A lot of little drops. A lot of little drops coming down. Pretty awesome. Nice little plunge pool. And the stream goes on. We're going to go up and around. I think there's, if I cross a little tributary, then oh, there it is. Here's the Unnamed Falls. Yeah. So we're going to cross this bridge here, Delaware Falls Trail, but yeah, up in there. That is Unnamed Falls. Not sure the height. Kind of gradually comes down here and joins up with Kitchen over there. Then we come around here, hop on up. Man, I've only encountered 2 people so far. This is amazing. Starting up the Glen Ganoga side. So it's going to get pretty impressive here real soon. Not that it hasn't been. Again, this path. Very slippery, muddy, treachery. Here's Mohawk Falls. It's right around this corner. Going to be Delaware Falls. My God, we're right on the edge of these steps heading up. It's phenomenal. Alright. Forgot my paper map, unfortunately. So I don't know if we're looking at Delaware Falls here yet. No, it's a little farther up, according to all trails here. So shut this off record on here. I'm not sure where one is ending and one is beginning. This may be Delaware Falls, although it's supposed to be 37 feet high. I don't know if that's the bottom, or I don't know if it could be right around this curve. Right after it, there's a small one, Seneca. Love climbing here because, yes, I think that was Delaware. We're allegedly right on top of Seneca, but I'm not sure. That's only 12 feet. I'm not even sure we'll be able to tell if that's that. There's something big ahead, though. Oh, it's Ganoga. So here it is. The big dog at Ricketts Glen, and we are right under it. This is Ganoga Falls. They named the glen here after it. 94 feet high. And emptying right at my feet. Tallest fall here. One more shot from the bottom here, the impressive Ganoga Falls. 94 feet, sheer rock face. Just coming right down at me. I'm standing 10 yards from the base. I saw some people hovering right at the top where it drops off. I'm headed there next. Do you know how tempting this is? To go over to the side of Ganoga Falls. Guess we're gonna switch back a couple times here to get to the top, but that is just so tempting. So we climbed the switchbacks of Ganoga, and here we are, right on a little rock perch, looking over the 94-foot plunge. Woo. That is something. That is something. We go over here and stand at the top. Oh, another little. Oh. Oh, those people are way down there. That's where I was standing under this. Right in here where this log is. I was sitting on that log, shooting up. So impressive. So now what do you do? I saw the 94-foot waterfall. What do you do now? I don't know. I guess there's some more. Ganoga. Oh, a 13, an 11-footer, a 13-footer. Oh man. And then a 37-footer to finish off the Glen Ganoga side. Then we're going to be crossing through the Highland Trail, through Midway Crevasse. Now we'll head down the Glen Lee side, check out those falls. You know, for just an 11-footer following the 94-footer, Cayuga Falls looks pretty good. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, don't have to be, it's not the size that matters, I guess, you know? It's, you know, what you've got around it. And here you've got this carved out of these rock walls. Got pines behind it. Yeah, maybe it's not the size of the Cayuga Falls, but just how it looks, you know, the motion of the falls. There you go. All right, we've got a 13-foot Oneida Falls here. It's really cut back under the rock there. Alright, so we have the last falls on the Ganoga side. It's the 37-foot Mohawk Falls. Got a couple guys out there with the camera gear. I guess out in front's going to be a better view. Yeah, looks interesting getting out there, but yeah, this is 37-foot for Mohawk Falls. And then we're going to go up here, we're going to pick up the Highland Trail, cut across between the two glens, and head down the Glen Lee side. Oh yeah, so I just came up this falls trail here to out of Ganoga Glen. Now, I could go on the Highland Trail here. That's just going to be 8/10 of a mile over to the falls trail and down. But I think I'm going to go a little longer. It's like 1.5 miles up around. Yeah, just to get some more distance. Not sure if Midway Crevasse is anything to write home about, but I think definitely getting hungry since my eggs experiment didn't work this morning. So I think I'm going to go this way, take the longer route, but end up at the beach at Lake Jean. Have some lunch, change the GoPro battery, all that kind of good stuff where there's, you know, probably a table or something. But man, so thoughts at the midway point here, holy cow, this place is as advertised. It is amazing. I can see why it's packed on the weekends. Won't catch me dead here on a weekend, but this is amazing. All these falls, and we only did 14, we still got 8 to go. Coming down the other side. Incredible. Ricketts Glen, everything it's hyped up to be.